Well, what's up, guys? I'm getting started on this project. I rented some equipment. I had a few jobs and whatnot for it. Not a whole lot, but kind of getting a little bit of a start. I was trying to bush hog a lot of it, and this here is what I rented. Got a Bobcat MT100 with a 42-inch Brushmaster or Bushmaster or whatever bush hog, a grapple bucket, and a smooth bucket. But I'm trying not to bash. I'm going to show who they are, but I'm not going to bash them, the people I rented it from. But I should have never rented this thing. I've used a Kubota mini skid, and back here is made similar to that machine where it's so deeply cupped. That is the #1 reason why I should not have rented this machine, because I have to stand sideways in this thing, and God, it kills me. I hate that. But this is the biggest thing. These tracks are shot. It's like, why even rent this out with these tracks in this condition? I know they've got a little life left in them, but I can't even turn this thing hardly. And I think it's about wore out. It struggles to turn. Like, it bogs the machine down and everything just trying to get it to turn. It won't hardly turn. It's about wore out. But eXterminator, he's on his way here helping me today, and maybe tomorrow, I don't know. I'm most likely, about 99% sure, I'm taking all this stuff back. I don't know if I'll try and get a different machine from somewhere else, because I could get the Ditch Witch mini skid steer that me and Jared both like a lot, if this bush hog would fit on it, and I don't know if it will or not. I could go rent it from somewhere, from a different place, but I don't know if I will or not. At this point, I'm about ready to just take it all back and just do all this work by hand. I've done it before. I ain't no stranger to it, that's for damn sure. But I've got other jobs. I could do it by hand. Just a matter of if I could do it. I've got enough time this week that I could do it all by hand if I wanted to. I'm just getting burned out. I need some rest. I need to catch up on other things, and I was hoping the machinery would take some of the workload off, but not really. But either way, Jared's going to be at my house soon. He's going to get my other truck and trailer and come out here, and we're going to work. The goal is to get all this around the trailer cleaned up, get the old porches picked up, get all this brush cut. I'm going to put it in my dump trailer and take it up there where that pile of brush, it ain't a pile of brush, it's trees growing out of the sinkhole. Take it all up there, and I'm hoping we have enough time to clean up around the barn, but who knows if we will or not. Either way, I'm gonna get back to it for a little while, see what we come up with. He finally showed up. He stopped at my house and got my crew cab truck and dump trailer. He's trying to dig some of these back here out. I'm going to end up cutting most of this down. It's better to dig it up, but I ain't got the time really. I'm thinking about later on renting a stump grinder for some stuff anyway. If anything, I can come in with a stump grinder and grind some of these little bitty stumps down, but this is a big work in progress. I still got to try and get rid of this trailer. I think I've already said it was already sold. It just ain't never been moved, so I gotta do something about that. But I bush hogged basically everything I could bush hog. I mean, the bush hog would cut more, but I just didn't fool with some of it. That machine, I'm not a fan of it. Jared seems to like it, eXterminator. He seems to like it. It just needs better tracks. I'm not a fan of it in general, but I got all this cut. I trimmed the bottom of that tree up some. My goal for today is get all this cleaned up, all that back there cleaned up. I would like to drop all these trees on this bank, because they never were there. I mean, that is across the road. This is on the bank. That big tree right there is staying, but I mean, stuff on the bank. that big tree staying, that little tree staying, and on the other side of these two maples down there, that tree staying. But all these cedars and any other sapling has to go. I want it to go anyway. It don't have to go, but I want it to go. So I know it looks like it's full, but it's not, because this was the old back porch, and the way he laid it in here, there's tons of space underneath it. I mean, I ain't saying it's his fault or nothing, that's just the way it happened. But we're getting started anyway. He's having a blast, I reckon. So he's starved to death, so I went and got us some pizza to eat, and then I can start doing more cutting and whatnot. Oh, what's going on, guys? Turn this heat down so y'all can hear me. I'm coming back out here because I forgot my ratchet straps. Yep, there they are on the bank. I was already home. Jared's already pretty much back home. He's close anyway at this moment, but we was doing pretty good. And we both miserable today. It's so damn cold. My feet have been absolutely killing me. He hates the cold anyway. It hurts him so bad in various ways, but we got a good sized chunk done. And that right there is the reason why we didn't get more done. The fucking track come off that piece of junk. And we tried to put it back on, couldn't get nothing done with it. I called them and I told them, the rental place, I called them and told them they needed the track put on, just come and get your fucking junk. I didn't say it like that, but I was mad. I told them just come and get the fucking junk and reimburse me. And later on, a salesman or whatever reached out and offered me like more time, a different machine, you know, tracks, just different things, which was nice of them. But I'm already sick of the situation, and it's left a bad taste in my mouth about them in general. But I know that ain't exactly fair on their behalf, but I don't particularly care. So they do offer apparently a plate that converts this Bobcat style hookup to the type that will work on a ditch witch or a Toro. So I might try and regroup on this deal, rent the ditch witch from the other place. I love that ditch witch, the SK800. I've used it quite a bit, and Jared has too. I've used the Kubota brand skid steer. It's kind of similar to that Bobcat, especially the way the hip pad is made. And so far, of the 3 different brands I've used, the Ditch Witch SK800 has been the best mini skid steer of all of them. It's just such a nicer machine. I love the way this truck sounds. Anyway, I'm gonna try and pause this. I may record a little bit more in a second. Are we rolling? We're rolling. Okay, I just wanted to pause it long enough that I get turned around. We got quite a bit done. We was on a good roll too, but there's a little bit left to cut back here. There was so many freaking briars. It was an absolute pain. A little bit out there needs cut, and that's just about it in the back. But this here's a pile. Jared made a pile while I was dumping the trailer that one time. But a little bit right up there needs cut, maybe a thing or two here. It wouldn't take much and we could have been done. But I used the little Badger battery saw that he's got and talked so good about and likes so much. I done everything with it. I even cut that big tree down because that big tree only had like 4 inches on the back side or something there of actual solid wood holding it. So I limbed up that tree right out there, cut a lot of limbs off the bottom of it, cut all this stuff down, done everything with the battery electric saw. So this tree, I don't know if I may cut a limb or two off the bottom of it, but them 2 trees in the middle of the yard, when I get turned, I'm going to drive out this road show y'all what else I've got planned for out here if I can make this turn, and I'm not gonna be able to. I should have just went through the yard like I thought about doing. But okay. Alright, them two trees that are side by side, there's like 2 limbs I may cut on them. Whew, I'm roasting in here now. These cedar trees are coming down. I'm gonna weed eat this bank off, get these briars off of here and everything. These trees, all of these trees, all the saplings and everything, all the way out through here, I'm gonna cut off until probably that one. Where's my finger? I'm gonna cut that one, and I ain't gonna go no further than that. Everything is gonna come off this bank, because when we used to live here, we never had none of that like that. All the trees and stuff we kept cut off. There was briars and whatnot growed up on this place, yeah, but we never let trees stay like that. So, and actually, where am I at? Where am I at? I can't tell where I'm at. It's getting dark. Okay. Great big tree. Great big tree. Up to probably that Bradford pear or whatever that thing is. We kept all this bank like straight down all the way back this way. Weed eated. There was never nothing like this here. It was clean. And right there, that's where it used to be a gate. You see that metal thing right there? When I was little, I would like put my foot up on the bank, grab a hold of that thing, and help myself climb up the bank right here. And I would sit right here on this rock and put pop cans on the guardrail, like on the flat black pieces, and shoot them with a BB gun. I spent most of my life here. My family still owns this place, obviously. We lived here from early 2000s until about 2012. That's when we moved down to where we're at now. But we got a good start on it anyway. But it is what it is. They're gonna come get the machine tomorrow. I'm gonna come out here and meet them, give them the key. I just took the key just to be on the safe side. So I'll just try and regroup. Might rent the attachments off of them and just get the ditch switch and come back out here and try and finish it up or something. Hell, I don't know. But I've got other work planned too, and I wanted a machine to do it, and I'm not fooling with it now. I don't know if I'll do much of anything the rest of this week. My feet hurt so damn bad, and none of the customers are in a hurry, so I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just so fed up. I'll get it whenever I get it. I'll probably finish one job. I got the junk removal part of it done, but she's asked me to pressure wash out her building because birds had been in it and shit everywhere. So I'll try and clean it out this week at some point or another and get that job done and over with. And that's going to be about the extent of it. Thursday, me and Jared are going to work together on a landscaping project. I got a call in the morning and reserve the skid steer Flippy. I got to reserve him for Thursday. And blah, 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 blah. That's all. I'll see y'all later.